Alright, we're back. I'm checking in from the Forest of Enlightenment with a few different updates. First and foremost, you might wonder about my political aims. For this purpose, I have composed a list, an overview of my political goals and aims, so that you can, see for yourself what I aim for. So you can head over to thegoldenone.se/politics and you can read for yourself. Now I want to make it clear my political views, because I've had so many hit pieces against me, only ever lying, only ever slandering, only ever using guilt by association and everything like that. You know, this person, he appeared on a podcast 10 years ago, or this person, he talked to another person 5 years ago, and that person in turn had talked to some other guy who had said this 5 years ago, something like that. It's always about something else. It's never about my actual beliefs. It's never about actually what I'm saying or doing myself. It's always this falsehoods. Always lies, only ever lies. No one can criticize me. You've had plenty of chances, dear opponents, to criticize me, but all you can do is lie. So anyway, I have created a list, I've created an overview of my political views, and also for any potential supporter, big backer, if you're interested, so you can see what you're getting, what I'm working towards. So you can head over there and see for yourself. And I will make videos about the different points you see in that list also. It will be no news, no surprise for subscribers to the greatest podcast either, but I just want to have it said to clarify, because I don't want to let anyone else sort of paint up a false picture of what I'm actually believing. So you can head over there, you can read for yourself, and you can see that there's nothing extreme or unreasonable about any of my points. So that was the first update. So head over to thegoldenone.se/politics and read for yourself, and I will return to many of these points in coming videos as well. Second update is that I have a new channel. So perhaps you've already seen it, perhaps you've already subscribed. If so, I salute you and thank you. It warms my heart. So there are a few different reasons for me creating a new channel. First and foremost, and this is something I've heard from many long-time supporters, that since, listening to previous videos of me saying that I'm a bit tired and black-pilled and everything like that, so they encouraged me to, go back to making some light-hearted stuff as well, some cultural stuff, something that isn't so I don't need to stare into the abyss. So to focus on something that isn't as perhaps blackpilling. So I said this in the first video on that channel as well, that painting Warhammer for me is a way to retain my mental health, to focus on something else. I don't need to focus on the rather dark and bleak stuff, political stuff. And then also it's for me to learn something new, learn a different style of making a video, which is, it's always good to learn new things. And then also for the purpose of reaching a larger audience, like I did back in the day with my gaming videos. It's quite fun that many guys, they say that their first red pill was actually watching my gaming videos, and then they started to watch my more political stuff. So anyway, do head over to the art channel and subscribe. And the videos I make there, they will not take any time or focus away from the videos I make here or anything else. It's just a way for me to focus on something else every once in a while, and because it's fun for me. So head over and check out the first video at least. Maybe you find it entertaining and cozy to watch. It's my aim to make it a cozy autumn as well on that channel. I'll talk a bit about lore stuff as well, so Horus Heresy, Warhammer 40k, everything like that. So a bit of that stuff. So anyway, that was the second update. On to the third update, which is that I have begun writing on my third book, which will be titled The Great Remigration. I got inspiration from Martin Sellner, who wrote his Remigration, a proposal. Hopefully it will be translated into English soon. I read it in German a while back, and at the end of his book he presented a few different examples of historical remigrations. So I thought it would be an appropriate idea for me to write an entire book looking at population transfers and remigrations over the last 200 years. So I've begun on it. I felt I felt bad for not writing on something I do believe, if I may be so bold, I would say that I have a sharp pen. Forgive me for my hubris, forgive me for my lack of humility, but as far as I see it, I do have a sharp pen, and it feels like a waste of time and talent for me to not write. So I've begun writing. I know this is a bit ambitious in terms of time, but I'll try to make it work anyway. I hope Odin and the muses, they hit me so I can write. So the first chapter I've begun writing on, except for the introductory chapter, is about Sri Lanka. I will talk more about it in the upcoming podcast episode. It will be out in a few days. So yeah, subscribe. That's also a good way to support my efforts, by the way. So if you read my political aims and you think I want to support this individual, do sign up to the podcast. It's a great way to support me. Speaking of which, speaking of support, going back to the first point, the first update about my political aims, these aims, they come straight from my own heart. I'm not bankrolled by anyone, so I'm bankrolling myself, my initiative. If you do want to bankroll me, if you're a wealthy supporter, reach out to me. There's only so much I can do myself, but what I can do is at least continue to work, and these are the aims I'm working towards, and these are the aims I will continue to work towards. So that's what you get, and I will of course not alter my messaging depending on any support either. Then of course you can always wish for a specific type of video or subject, but I will never change my core beliefs or aims. So what you see on the page is what I am working towards. Now then, back to point number 3, update number 3 about the book. I'll try to write it during this autumn, and then hopefully it will be out sometime early next year. But we'll see. We'll see how it develops. So those were the updates. If you're watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to check out all the links in the description box below. And thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. XOXO, boom!